But really, he was a model of good behavior in this building, and I hope not the mark of a false dawn, because when Ken was here, Democrats and Republicans actually worked together and got things done. Ken ruffled a lot of feathers in his own Democratic caucus by allowing Republicans to serve as vice chairman of committees, and this was heresy, I think, for a lot of folks. But the idea was you should pick talented people and put them in charge and see if they can't work together. It is a revolutionary approach to public office, and I think Ken did a world of good in his time. And I've been subjected to a lot of speeches already, it sounds like this morning, so I'll be really brief. I think what you're about to see today, for all its warts and flaws and faults, is in some ways a world of difference between the way that Colorado works and the way Washington doesn't. You'll see legislators confined to 120 days. You'll see them obliged to balance the budget. You'll see them restricted to debating the merits of the bill. You'll see them restrained by the single subject rule, which says they can't start attaching unrelated provisions to legislation the way Congress does. Ornamenting bills like Christmas trees, so by the time you're done voting, nobody has any idea what you just passed. And you'll see a requirement, which I think can actually have a hand in authoring that bills be written in plain English. You also see something I think that you won't see ever in D.C., which is a requirement that any meeting on an issue of public policy between two or more lawmakers has to be open to the public and the press. It's a sunshine law, and it makes this process, I think, a lot more transparent. Also pretty heretical. Yeah. So I think Washington could learn a lot from Colorado about how to get things done. It's not to say the process here is perfect. It isn't. We aren't. We're not a perfect people. But I think at the end of the day, what you want, what you got in folks like Senator Johnston is lawmakers who are committed to the public good and who have instituted a process that actually advances that goal. I'm happy to take any quick questions that you might have or defer the tough ones to Senator Johnston, but I know you got to get downstairs as I do too. How many of you all been to the Capitol? There's a lot of familiar faces.
Yeah.
Has anybody not been to this building? Like, what? It's cold. Your dream as a legislator is to end up, I guess, on the wall.
Yeah.
Senator Groff and other famous faces, Senator Baca, Senator Allard. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for sharing a bit of your morning.
Thanks for coming by, Andrew. Thank you.